Mircea Eliade taught that all ancient cultures built their world around a mythic axis, a sacred center connecting earth, heaven, and the underworld. It's the still point where the entire city orbits. Without it, people feel lost, untethered, unanchored, floating in the unknown. This axis can look different for everybody. In the Hindu Bhakti tradition, it's love, devotion to a god and goddess. For some Christians, it's Jesus. Sometimes the axis is something much more grounded and accessible. For an artist, it might be a single burning question that they can't stop painting or writing about. For a parent, it might be their child's well being. For a student, it might be proving that they're good enough, getting the A. And Plankton in SpongeBob, his axis of self is an obvious one. It's the Krabby Patty secret formula. Every plan, every failure circles back to that same core idea of the Krabby Patty formula. Without a center, there is no story, no direction, no gravity. So, what is yours? It is important to identify your axis because one exists. It isn't something you create, it's something that is already in you. If you want to change your life, you need to change this axis. Much like a body's resting weight, your axis acts as an equalizer. Let's say your axis is centered in your graphic novel. Nothing else in your life is as important. And if you have other goals like losing weight or learning a sport, these goals will be much harder to gather the energy for and build momentum toward because the majority of your energy is being used to turn your center axis. This is a very large oversimplification, but by simplifying it, we can make the necessary changes to help you live your life. Why is this important? Why is the discovery that what your axis is, so important? Taking me as an example, for quite a few years, my axis was firmly rooted in a need to escape the physical world through any means possible. I fled from myself and my surroundings via booze, via weed, via blackouts, through everything I could. And I had other goals. I wanted to lose weight because I was almost 300 pounds. I wanted to fall in love. I wanted to find a passion in life. I wanted all of the things that everybody wants. But all of my creative force was being used to make my axis, my center goal, my reality. Again, there were like for you, there were other factors at play. This is just one aspect, but by focusing on this one aspect, we can start to get the proverbial ball rolling. Currently, my axis is rooted in one thing: healing through words, healing myself and others. That's why I write, that's why I make these videos, and this want feeds all my other goals. It keeps me engaged in school. It has me committing to healthy habits just so that I have enough energy to write and create. Once you discover your axis, you can either discover how to make all of your other goals fit in within your axis to give these other goals momentum, or you can change your axis entirely to redefine yourself and to redefine your core reason for being, thereby accessing your true motivation. So, how do you start discovering this axis? One powerful way is by learning to communicate with your subconscious, the deeper mind where your truest motives live. Carl Jung gave us the blueprint for depth psychology, the idea that beneath your ordinary thoughts lies an ocean of the unconscious. If your waking mind is a city square, your subconscious is the vast network of tunnels, catacombs, and sewers winding beneath it. Here live forgotten dreams, ancestral memories, and the shadow parts you'd rather not see or just don't see. It's where the deep self is. If the subconscious is a city, it's not gray concrete with numbered blocks. It's a city created out of dreams that are stitched together by fragmented memories. Um, your mind is like an infinite map of towers and canals, market squares and secret alleys. Every memory is a building, every regret has its own abandoned house. Things that you it's made up of you. You the you watching this video live on the surface streets, your to-do lists, your errands, your social roles. But under every street, a deeper city blooms. And that's where we need to get you so that you can access your axis. To know yourself fully, you must descend not into darkness, but into clarity. Jung called this the journey within. It's not just thinking about your feelings, but it's about meeting your feelings and understanding them. A simple way to start playing with what lies beneath your conscious mind is the word association. Is word association. So how to do it is make a list of 20 to 50 common words from mother, love, death, freedom, excitement, fear, and make a long list or find a list online and then speak one out loud and immediately say the first word that comes to mind and make note of any hesitations or all your responses. This helps reveal the 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 hidden responses that you have, because we have our go-to responses that are programmed in our subconscious that we aren't always aware of when we are talking. And this quickfire, answering the first thing that comes to your mind, helps you get back into the rhythm and start to recognize your unconscious mind. And that can make, once you start practicing that and you can get the sensation for when, oh, that's my conscious mind answering, or that's my scripted subconscious mind answering, that can help you be able to slowly start to get deeper into your inner city. If you want to know more details about Jung and his other techniques, I made a video about it, and in it I go deep into the realms of dreams and the complexities around building a relationship with the subconscious mind. This kind of practice primes you for deeper work. It teaches you how to listen to your inner depths so that you can discover and clarify and reshape your reality. So, now you know that your mind is not a single thought, not a single feeling, and not a single story. It's a city of living and shifting topography. When you stop fearing its dark streets and when you learn its language, there's no telling how far you'll be able to go. There's no telling how much you'll be able to manifest. So tonight, close your eyes and wander your city like a curious guest, a powerful explorer that you are. And remember, this city, your city, expands every time you dare to step inside of it. So walk it with care. And until next time, thank you so much.